Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. On behalf of India Muslim Youth Association, Mississauga chapter, I welcome you all to our inaugural Run for Mississauga held virtually due to pandemic. My name is Hamza Malik and I am your host for this program. As it is customary for India Muslim community, we will commence this program with the recitation of Holy Quran. For this, I would request Itisam Ahmed to recite a few verses of the Holy Quran.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Can you hear me?
To recite a few verses of the Holy
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I will now present verses 115 to 117 from chapter 3, Surah Al Imran of the Holy Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر ويأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر ويسارعون في الخيرات وأولئك من الصالحين وما يفعلوا من خير فلن يكفروه والله عليم بالمتقين إن الذين كفروا لا تغني عنهم عنهم أموالهم ولا أولادهم من الله شيئا وأولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. English translation: I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. They believe in Allah and the Last Day, and enjoin what is good and forbid evil, and hasten vying with one another in good works. And these are among the righteous. And whatever good they do, they shall not be denied its due reward. And Allah well knows the God-fearing. As for those who disbelieve, their possessions and their children shall not avail them aught against Allah. And these are the inmates of the fire, therein shall they abide. Jazakallah.
Thank you, Islam. Thank you, Islam, for the Middle Islam side to represent the National President of Indian Muslim Youth Association. Can you say a few words? Starting with yours.
So, this is Mirza Daniel Ahmed. I am.
So it looks like we don't have Middle Islam Sahib, so we'll go on to our next speaker. Our next speaker is Her Worship Honorable Mayor of Mississauga, Bonnie Crombie.
Assalamu alaikum. Mayor Bonnie Crombie here, sending my best wishes to the volunteers from the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association as you celebrate Run for Mississauga campaign. I'm so pleased to hear that you set a goal to raise $15,000 for cancer research at Trillium Health Partners Foundation, and I hope after today's tally that you exceed that goal. Thank you for organizing this virtual event where members of the community still have time and the opportunity to fundraise for those in need. Mississauga prides itself on being one of the most diverse cities in the world, both culturally and spiritually. In times like these, we need to be compassionate, understanding, and tolerant. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association is a perfect example of a group stepping up to support our neighbors. Thank you for practicing zakat and thinking of ways that you can help the community during these challenging times. Congratulations to all those who participated in the virtual run. I look forward to joining you at next year's Run for Mississauga.
Thank you, Mayor Crombie, for your kind words. We will now proceed to our next speaker. It is my pleasure to introduce Member of Provincial Parliament for Mississauga Erin Mills, Shri Swabi. Over to you, Shri Swabi.
Thank you very much, Hamza. I really would like to take a moment to thank the Ahmadiyya Islamic Youth Association for taking initiative to do something to help the community. I know that during this pandemic, it's tough time for everyone. Everyone have their own challenges, but stepping up and try to do something for the overall us, it's definitely something admirable. I really thank the Youth Association. Ahmadiyya community have been very good and very positive in every aspect of Mississauga charitable activities, social activity. And I have a very good experience. I have good relation with the Ahmadiyya community, Nasim Mirza Beg, and all the members of the Matheson Mosque have been all the time welcoming me and inviting me, and I really feel very positive towards the engagement of the Ahmadiyya community in the overall Mississauga community. Integration is a very important role in making Mississauga stronger, in building the cultural fabric of Mississauga. And especially in pandemic, we need to think not me, but we. We always have to think not me, but we. So always, I'm here to help. I'm always very happy to join, very happy to help in any aspect for the association, for the Amliya community, because it's benefits in Mississauga. Thank you very much, Hamza, for the invitation. Thank you for the organizers, and I hope you will do much better than what your goal is, because you are doing great job. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Swabi, for your kind words. Our next speaker is Nina Tangri, MPP for Mississauga Streetsville.
Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nina Tangri and I'm your Member of Provincial Parliament in Mississauga Streetsville. It gives me great pleasure to thank the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association for taking the initiative and begin the Run for Mississauga campaign. AMIA have set a target to raise funds for cancer research with the Trillium Health Partners Foundation. This research is vital to finding treatments to support those who are stricken with cancer. Too often we are watching the news to see so much negativity, but AMIA has shown us that our youth are vibrant, caring, and willing to give back and serve our community. A virtual run was scheduled ahead of today's event, where you were able to choose your own location in order to observe physical distancing, and I'm sure it was a great success. On behalf of our Premier Doug Ford and our entire caucus, thank you for continuing to do your part to combat this pandemic, and for all of the work that you do in supporting our communities and with your great initiatives like the Run for Mississauga. Have a wonderful live event today, and congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you, Nina Tangri, for your kind words. We will go next to Gagan Sikant, Member of Parliament for Mississauga Streetsville. Over to Gagan.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gagan Sikant. I'm your Member of Parliament here in Mississauga Streetsville. I want to start by thanking Mr. Nasim Beg for inviting me to be a part of your virtual event. It's fantastic that we're still having these virtual events as a way and means of still coming together as a community. I also really want to thank our frontline workers at Trillium Healthcare. You really are our everyday heroes while we deal with this pandemic as a global community. You know, we've all known somebody that's been afflicted with cancer and had that struggle. So we're actually very lucky to have the facilities we do here in Mississauga to deal with this, world-class facilities to deal with this. And again, I want to thank you for my participation in today's event, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you, Gagan Sikant, MP for Mississauga Streetsville. Next, we have a video message from Michelle Stefanik from Trillium Health Partners Foundation.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Stefanik and I am the Director of Philanthropy for Trillium Health Partners Foundation. Firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone for having me here today. I want to thank you on behalf of the foundation and of course on behalf of Trillium Health Partners, and even more importantly on behalf of the 2.2 million people we serve across our community. For those of you who may not be familiar with the work we do at Trillium Health Partners, we are one of the largest community-based, academically affiliated acute care facilities in Canada, and we operate 3 hospital sites across the community: Credit Valley Hospital, Mississauga Hospital, and Queensway Health Centre. We are proud to provide the best cancer care for our patients, from children to seniors here at Trillium Health Partners. In just over 10 years, we have transformed cancer care for our community with the establishment of the Carlo Fidani Regional Cancer Care Centre. Our Carlo Fidani Regional Cancer Care Centre is among the best in the province, and we have the shortest radiation times in Ontario from physician referral through to first consultation. By supporting Run for Mississauga, you are helping to ensure that our community hospital continues to provide exceptional patient care. An event like this takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of dedication. So on behalf of all of us, I want to say a big thank you to Adnan and his team. This would not be possible without your enthusiasm, without your support. We couldn't do what we do, so thank you very much. Together, we can continue to provide exceptional cancer care for our patients, but again, it would not be possible without your support. So on behalf of the foundation and the hospital and the community, we are grateful, and I wish you the best of luck with your virtual race today. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, so that was a video message from Michelle Affinek. Now, next we have Dylan D'Souza from Trillium Health Partners Foundation. Over to Dylan D'Souza.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today. And like Michelle mentioned, Trillium Health Partners has 3 hospital sites: the Mississauga Hospital, Credit Valley Hospital, and Queensway Health Centre. And we are one of the largest hospital networks, caring for about 2.2 million people in West Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, the rest of the Peel region, and Halton as well. And just last year, we had over 1.7 million patient visits and over 270,000 emergency department visits. We also delivered about 8,600 babies, and these numbers are some of the highest volumes in the entire province. At Trillium Health Partners, we have 12 regional programs. Our neurosurgical program has the highest number of aneurysms, strokes, and spinal procedures that we do per year. And our cardiac program has the fastest door-to-balloon time for heart attack patients in our cath lab, which we all know is life-saving. And just over to the next slide, I just wanted to show you that Trillium Health Partners provides care for patients throughout their whole entire life, from birth to end of life. And did you know that over a person's lifetime, over 80% of their healthcare needs are taken care at their community hospital, which is great because we provide 24/7 service and again, provide a full suite of services with our many different departments. And then moving over to the next slide, I just wanted to share some of the challenges that we have at Trillium Health Partners. Despite being one of the largest hospitals with quality care, we are seeing a rising number of population growth. So just an example, we are expecting to grow our community by 45% in the next 25 years, which is significant. So we will just have to make sure that we have enough capacity, enough equipment to make sure that we can provide excellent healthcare for the growing population that we serve. And just over to the next slide, a little bit about our cancer care program. We do have a regional cancer center called the Carlo Fidani Regional Cancer Center at our Credit Valley Hospital site. And today we are challenged to meet some of the rising need for our cancer care in our community, with increasing almost 3 times the provincial average in the last decade and 5% growth in radiation cases in just the last year. And no other cancer center has experienced such high, consistent year-over-year growth. So your support today will go towards investing in critical equipment and funding the program that helps provide care for cancer patients in their own community at Trillium Health Partners. So once again, thank you so much for raising funds for Trillium Health Partners through Run for Mississauga. We really, really appreciate it and wanted to thank each and every one of you for all your effort and hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan, for your time and your kind words. Next, we have Daniel Mirza, who is the president of Mississauga chapter of Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association. Over to Daniel Mirza.
My dear guests, I welcome you all. My name is Daniel Ahmed Mirza, and I'm the president of Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, Mississauga chapter. Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association is the largest Muslim youth group of its kind in Canada, with over 90 local chapters. Our objective is to foster within our youth the true core Islamic values of serving mankind and giving back to the community. Our slogan is Nations cannot be reformed without the reformation of its youth. So we have a charity auxiliary under which is goes by the name of Mercy for Mankind, under which we have conducted various humanitarian efforts and initiatives all across Canada, and also going all the way to Africa as well, where we're creating model villages and supporting the privileged communities. Here in Canada, we have conducted blood clinics. We do cleanup activities in City Hall after New Year's events. We conduct food drives, and we're also starting charity runs to support local hospitals and frontline workers, among other causes. And we also have a neighborhood helper campaign through which we are helping and giving back to our community, delivering groceries and essential items to people who were not able to do so themselves. So through these various campaigns, we are keeping our youth engaged, doing the best they can, like finding the best, their best versions of themselves. And here, this is the first run of its kind, which we have started. And due to pandemic, we couldn't do it in person. We couldn't do it the way that we had liked to, but we still wanted to start as we had planned in the beginning of last year to conduct this in October. And the cause we have selected is to fund the cancer research at Trillium Health Partners. And by the grace of Allah, we have been able to collect about $10,000 that will be donating to this cause. And I'm sure, like with Dylan's teams and our heroes at Turing Health Partner, will be able to um, utilize this money, and it goes in solving issues. And this is a small piece that we can offer from our community and from our youth. And as part of this run, it was two pronged. One was we wanted to engage our youth, and even not just the Ahmadiyya youth, but people outside of our community to come and participate in this run. And raising money, it was the second part of it. So I want to announce winners from our 5K run and the 10K run. So from our 5K run, Piyush Mahindru, he was able to complete 7.57 kilometers in 50 minutes. And coming at second place was Adnan Hamid, who ran 5 kilometers in 45 minutes and 11 seconds. And over to the winners of the 10K run, coming into the first place is, if you can go to the next slide, please. So coming into the first place for the 10K run is Ehsan Sirdar, who was able to run 10 kilometers in 53 minutes and 32 seconds. And I'm coming in myself in second place with 56 minutes and 3 seconds. So I just wanted to assure, since the pandemic is upon us and we have a lot of security measures in place, so we were not able to hold the run in person this year. So what we went ahead was we partnered with a platform called Race Roster, which have an app, like you can record your run through any app that of your liking, and then you can submit in time, submit your time. So still, the submission of runs, even though we have announced the unofficial results for 5K and 10K, we're keeping it open until midnight tonight, because word is going out through this platform as well. So if any of you would still be interested in taking part in this event, you can do so by going to Race Roster website and searching for Run for Mississauga. Create an account there. You can donate money also, and then you can also like take part in this run if you would like to. Otherwise, you can also donate money and help out with this cause. So with this announcement of winners, I would again like to thank you all the volunteers that helped us make this happen. And we're hoping by the grace of Allah next year will go big, and this pandemic hopefully will be over. We're all praying, and then we'll be able to go and do this run in person in a more bigger fashion and that we had hoped for. And also, like, would like to uh, pray my gratitude to all the esteemed guests that we have who have taken their valuable time to come and join us in this virtual event, and all the donors that donated money to make this happen. So with that, thank you very much, and I'll pass it back to Brother Hamza.
Thank you. That was Daniel Mirza, the president of the Mississauga chapter of India Muslim Youth Association. Next, we have Deepak Anand, MPP for Mississauga Malton. Deepak, could you say a few words?
Thank you, Hamza. I see Majid Qureshi Saab, and I see my friend Daniel, and of course MPP Sharif Sabawi. This year has been very different. You already said that, Daniel, and but the good thing is that community still came together, is working together, and that's the best thing. Can I speak in Punjabi and Urdu if it's okay with you guys as well? Mix it?
Sure.
मैं हमेशा ये कहता हूँ कि हम लोग जो पेरेंट्स हैं, मैं हमेशा पेरेंट्स को ये एडवाइस कहता हूँ कि भी आप अच्छे काम करें so that कि आपके बच्चे आपसे सीखें. I always tell the parents that when you do good things, your kids follow you, and this is the best way to raise children. But I want to tell one thing through this message, that Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association is one organization who's actually teaching parents many things. So when they do like this, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of parents who have joined for the first time on a virtual one like this today. And I want to congratulate, I want to say thank you to the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association for doing the opposite what is expected out of the parents, and you're actually doing the parents' job. So, that's incredible. I was with you guys when you did the blood drive and you distributed the PPE. And again, if I keep adding these things, again, I believe that this is what we learn. When you do good things happen to you, and that's what you have shown. I'm pretty sure we all have learned from our parents, and that's why जो parents ने अच्छे काम किए हैं, उसी की वजह से अच्छे संस्कार दिए हैं, उस अच्छे संस्कारों को ही हम देख रहे हैं. But again, I want to say that we are so proud of you. You always take the lead. You always do new things. And not only we teach you, most of the occasion you teach us. So again, congratulations once again for doing this run. And I hope to join you next year in person with my colleague MPP Sabawi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepak. Next, we have Naveedul Islam, who is representing the National President of Indian Muslim Youth Association. Naveedul Islam, could you say a few words, please?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon you. Thank you for the opportunity. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
I'm stepping in for the National President of Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association. He got tied up in the last minute important meeting. So Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, or AMYA, is the largest Muslim youth association in Canada. One of our core objectives is to serve humanity and undertake the projects that bring lasting change to the community regardless of religion, race, culture, age, gender, or any other difference. Under the banner of Mercy for Mankind, AMIA continues to take on humanitarian initiatives every year. One such campaign includes the historic 1 million pounds of food that we collected coast to coast and handed over to local food banks in all cities in Canada. This year, by the grace of God, we have already collected over 865,000 pounds of food and donated that to various charities and food banks. We have donated about 1,148 units of blood this year already, and we have launched a neighborhood helper campaign and responded to over 3,000 phone calls during these unprecedented times. We have also worked with the refugee settlement so far in this year as well, all across Canada. Under the guidance of our spiritual leader, His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, this year the Youth Association took over the planning and implementation of runs and charity walks throughout Canada. We have increased the number of runs this year to 15 by grace of Allah, and we will continue to grow, inshallah. We look forward to having thousands to attend and raise several hundred thousands of dollars each year, every year, in all of our runs across Canada. This run for Mississauga is a continuation of the same plan. In the end, I would like to thank you everyone to be a part of this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naveedul Islam. Next, we have Majid Qureshi. He is the president of the Mississauga chapter of MDM Muslim community. Over to Majid Qureshi, sir.
Mr. Hamza, just like a second, I just wanted to thank you very much for organizing the event. I hope next year will be in person together as usual. And on behalf of me, my colleagues, and Premier Doug Ford, I thank you for your initiative. And I'll have to leave for another event. So thank you very much for the invitation. Best of luck for all the participants and the winners as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shirsabi, for your time.
Thank you, Sheriff. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon us all. I am extremely happy to be a part of the inaugural run for Mississauga by the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association of Mississauga. And this is under the banner of Mercy for Mankind. This event, as has been mentioned by Naveedul Islam Sahib and Daniel Mirza Sahib, is an event which has been held across Canada, and Run for One being where it started about 17 years ago, and which has raised millions of dollars for the Mackenzie One Hospital, the new hospital, which is being built and to be open soon. It has been our desire in Mississauga to do such fundraiser in Mississauga, as we are a community who like to serve in the area that we live in, and we want to be a very active part. We want to take very active part in the all the activities to help the local communities also. This year, as it was mentioned, we are partnering with the Cancer Research under the Trillium Health Partners Foundation. We are happy to have this long-term relationship with the foundation, and our prayer and our hope is that we will have the longer relationship to raise the fund to conquer the cancer. I want to echo the Daniel Mirza Sahib comments about the dignitaries for them to taking the time from their busy schedule and honoring us on this event. And our hope is that next year, once we are over the COVID-19 situation, that we will have a much bigger event where we will do we will invite many of you to come and join us in this endeavor. Just want to take a few minutes and talk about the teaching on the service of mankind on Islamic perspective. In the Holy Quran, which so comprehensively convey this concept of service to humanity, reads, "O people of Islam, you're the best people ever raised for the good of mankind, because you have been raised to serve others. You enjoin what is good and forbid evil and believe in Allah." Chapter 3, verse 111. We are taught from our childhood that you will remain the best as long as you are service-minded, promote good, and promote the welfare of society. If you fail to do this, you no longer have a right to as the Muslim Ummah. A society which is insensitive to the suffering of other human beings and is not always inclined to serve the cause of humanity cannot be described as Islamic society, no matter how much it is adhered to other aspects of Islamic teaching. The fundamental quality that we must all acquire to serve mankind or to develop a passion to serve mankind are love for humanity, kindness in our heart for the others, a charitable disposition, humility, honesty, a thirst for knowledge, a desire to share knowledge with others, and a constant desire to strive in the cause of Allah by doing good. So we must be people from whom goodness flow toward other. And this can only be achieved through prayers. On the importance of prayer in the service of humanity and inviting people to the path of Allah cannot be overemphasized. The founder of our community, Promised Messiah alayhi salam, always emphasized the importance of prayer in achieving success in our endeavor. In one of the writings, he says, a strange phenomena took place in the desert of Arabia when hundreds and thousands of the dead became alive within a few days. And those who had been corrupt through generation took a divine color. The blind began to see, and the tongue of the dumb began to flow with divine wisdom. A phenomenal revolution occurred that was the unprecedented in history. What was it? Do you know? It was the prayers and prayers. Prayers of one who had effaced his own self for the sake of God. Prayers he had said often, and in the dead of night, the world saw uproar and wondered at the hand of unlettered and helpless person. O Allah, send down the blessing and peace on him and his follower in proportion to his concern and suffering for the people and shower upon him the light of thy mercy forever. This is from his writing from book Rouhani Khazain and Barkat Dua. The prayer of Promised Messiah for the European nation reads, God, guide them and help them with the Holy Spirit and give them a large portion out of the blessing of thy faith and surround them with thy protection and thy power so they believe in the book, thy prophet, and sure faith of God in the troops. Amen. Let us all redeem ourselves in the service of the true Islam and humanity, united, determined with the prayer in our heart. We should mold our life and work hard tirelessly for the attainment of the divine mission for the service of humanity and serve and save the suffering humanity from the maladies and ailment. Amen. In the end, I would like to thank Daniel Mirza Sahib, who have and his team who have worked tirelessly to put this event together. I am challenging them that for the next year they should start planning from now, and we should at least, if not triple, but at least double what we have done this year. And the community is with you, the youth, and inshallah we will see much successes. Over back to Daniel Mirza Sahib.
Jazakallah Mirza for your kind words. Inshallah, as you have challenged us, we would rally to the call, and then we'll do our best to surpass it, if not just achieve it. I would just request you at the end if you would lead us in silent prayers to conclude this event.
Please join me in silent prayer. Allahumma ameen. Jazakumullah khairan.
Jazakallah. Thank you. This concludes the transmission. Thank you once again, everybody, all the guests, and whoever tuned in. Thank you.